Now, it's not just in Ghana the impact of the elections is being felt across the continent. Earlier, we caught up with South African diplomat Ebrahim Rasool. He was ambassador to the US from 2010 to 2015. Our correspondent, Adrian Kresh, began by asking him what Trump's false claims of electoral fraud tell Africans.
The message that he's sending with claiming victimhood, electoral fraud, and the possibility of not giving up office is as dangerous as the one that says that when you are a president, there is no conflict of interest between you, your family, and the resources of a country. That is an absolutely dangerous narrative. If it re-enters Africa, we struggled hard to get rid of people who clung onto power, didn't vacate office, had to be removed from office, who then used the army to bolster themselves, who declared disputes on the elections, and who enriched themselves and their families. Inadvertently, Donald Trump and the positioning of his family had given African corrupt people who also want to benefit their families a free pass. It almost said it's okay for a president to look after his family. We have learned in South Africa and in Africa that it's not okay. Morally, that is a major defeat that Africa would suffer if that narrative were to become a globally accepted narrative by President Trump.
How would you describe Trump's presidency? What impact did it have on the African continent?
Trump's whole 4 years was maybe not different to Obama's first 4 years. They did nothing on Africa. And Obama, understandably, because he was finding his feet, he was consumed with domestic policies and all of those kind of things. And Trump had an opportunity to do something with Africa, but it never entered his attention span at all. A Trump presidency was bad for Africa in that he looked for a trade war with China, which meant that China was facing all kinds of tariffs, was cutting back on trade with Africa, and therefore Africa, as a growth spurt continent, had fallen back, and then COVID-19 came. So I'm hoping that if there is a stimulation of the US economy under a democratic presidency, that it then frees up the economy as well as have a different tone in the relationship with China, so that China can at least help to pull Africa out of the COVID-19 crisis that we have been enduring. So it's more indirect than direct that we are looking for.